And it says we're live. Welcome to the stream. Check out the snow here. This fence is 4 feet tall. I can't even see the bottom rail anymore, and now the snow is drifting into the second rail, which is, I put them 18 inches apart. So 18 twice. That's a 3-foot drift. And it's really bright today. I should have worn my shades. Hi, Al. And I do not have my snowshoes on. I plan on walking up my drive, if it's not too windy, to see whether or not I need to plug the tractor in. Because work tomorrow, half of the week I do travel with my daughter. I take her to work because we head out in the same direction, but tomorrow we are not in the same direction. Oh, this is gonna be a slow walk today too, because it's tough getting through the snowbanks. So yeah, I've got to see. Oh, I just got an alert that I'm live. That's awesome. That is the front step. Oh, there's the neighbor. I don't think you can see him, but he's on the main road. He's got a snowblower. I gotta get better at completing my thoughts when I talk. So usually when I go outside, I just slip my boots on. I don't put on socks, but today I put on socks. And I wrapped a scarf because I can see that it's windy. I don't know how bad it's going to be. I don't think we're quite there yet, but it's supposed to only be -5. Although I do see that the roof is melting a bit. Actually, there's not much on the roof, more on the ground. So if things get horrible with the mic, because I can see the snow blowing here, let me know and I'm just going to turn around. Hi, Deb. Hi, Bud Files. That's awesome you made it live. Look at this sleigh. It's just drifted right over. But yeah, if the mic gets really bad, like the wind is blowing too much in it, let me know. I'm going to turn around. I stuffed my pocket with cookies, and I just plan on feeding cookies to the horses. And this guy's crying already. Doesn't want to be out. I don't know if he's going to follow me down the road. But actually, you know what? I can see right now I'm going to have to plug the tractor in because just the drift in the yard, my daughter will get stuck right here. Where Bo is, there is no drift, but right next to it, that's at least a foot of snow, and the car is not going to get through that. Are you guys getting wind on the mic? Ooh, look at this. So here's a drift, and it isn't like we had a ton of snowfall from the sky. It's wind blowing. The car isn't going to get through this because, of course, there's no snow, and then the wind blew all of this up. And yeah, the bank is high here because the snowplow pushes it there. Yes. And so, I don't know if you guys can hear me all right, but this is cold, and I am going to turn around. I'm not going to go all the way down the drive. But this direction here, once you get past those pine trees that are kind of in the center, it's all downhill because I'm uphill from my neighbors. Well, that's where the wind comes from, and there's no trees blocking any of the wind. So this is where all the snow accumulates. But actually, it's not too bad that way. Hi, Tiger. It's beautiful, but it's a pain in the butt when you try to get to work. If if I never had to leave the yard, it would be all right. There we go. And it could harden overnight. I don't know. But yeah, this is a lot of snow for a car to go through. I bet you all the wind is on my back because it's not too bad. Hi, Lashes. Am I back? Somebody give me a thumbs up if I'm back. I hope I didn't lose everybody. It says 5. Let me know that I'm still going. The timer is running. All right. I keep forgetting to do this. I need to shut my Wi-Fi off when I start a live. I did last time. I forgot this time. And that's how far I am from the house. The Wi-Fi dropped. So, yeah, it's my fault. It's not that my service dropped. It's because I forget to shut the Wi-Fi off. Hi, handicapped traveler. And so, just to give you how much snow has blown in, the road had melted to the fence posts. There was a drift at the fence posts. All of that has blown and settled in. That's a lot of snow. I'm definitely going to have to get on the tractor later and make a trail. Another spot that it likes to blow in is right at the gate. Yeah, Lashes, I'm sick of the snow. You get teased because it melts and you think spring is coming, and then Mother Nature dumps this on you. So yeah, I'm walking in several inches of snow. This is the side of where a vehicle would be, so half of the car would have to travel through this, and that's over a foot tall drifted. And I see more. You can see where it's dark on the road. Those are more drifts. I can see, hi, created on Vancouver Island. You guys haven't said that the wind is blowing in the mic, but I have a feeling that on my way back, it's going to be horrible. And that's the thing about clearing it. I don't have a cab on the tractor, but the tractor has to be plugged for several hours, so maybe it'll warm up. See? There was barely any snow on the road, and now it's all drifted up again. Ideally, what would be awesome is that the snowplow makes it here before I have to go out in the tractor. We hear the wind. Oh, well, I have a infinity scarf on. If I have to, I'm going to wrap it around my head. Bo is a trooper. He's with me. He does not want to be here. Hi, Jerry. And you can see it's casting a shadow. We got a drift. Oh. Do not think the car would make it through here. But when I turn around, you guys will see this is going to be the hardest walk back to the house. Yeah, this is way too deep for a car. And so there we are, the main road. Oh. All right, I'm gonna walk back as fast as I can, which isn't very fast. Well, at least the other ear will get the wind, give time for the one that was in the wind to warm up. Just a little bit, Jerry. How's the mic? Better or worse going this direction? I ask a question, you might not even hear me. Ooh, this is not nice. Worse. All right, well, you guys are gonna have to put up, maybe you could mute me for 10 minutes. Enos just figured out that we're walking down the road. Oh, this does not feel good. Hi, Chicken Beak. The panting is going up because can you block the wind at all? Not really, no. Yeah, the wind is making it feel worse. I'm trying to get out of here as fast as I can. That's why I'm huffing and puffing and not talking too much. A couple more minutes and I'll be out of it. And this is why everything's behind the house, animal-wise. The drift is blown in already. This is awful. All right, it should start dying down. Oh boy. Oh, hi Henry. Oh man. I don't know if I can handle more snow. I haven't looked at the forecast. It's going to take me a couple minutes to catch my breath now. Oh, we should be out of the wind. Does it sound better? 15 minutes, wow. Oh, I'm gonna walk slowly down to see these guys. I do not want to step out in the field though. All right, thank you, Deb. Yeah, and this is why I never set up this farm. It was the guy who was here, the place, the guy that I bought it from, sorry. He's the one who set it up. And so you can't tell from this picture, but way beyond, or maybe you can. If you look past Rip, past the hay bale, there's a big mound of snow. You lost me. You can't hear me? The timer is going. And I have my Wi-Fi shut off. Okay, thank you, Deb. I shut my Wi-Fi off, so I'm not sure what the problem would be. That mound of white snow there is where he pushed this yard out. So I'm assuming that there may have been a small clearing and he just made a bigger clearing. But even over here, yes, there's a lot of snow, but I'm pretty sure he pushed a little bit of this up too to clear for pulling in the trailer and putting in the septic and all that. And my goal is to one day get all this flattened out and get rid of all these dying trees so that I can have better access. I can actually travel with my tractor to where the garden is. And this is angled, so I would like to straighten it, but it has to be straightened through here. And that's a lot of trees to figure out what to do with. A lot of them are dead. There's quite a few oak in there though too. But I don't know, I always feel bad for cutting down a tree and then they overgrow the area. So I think I just have to hire someone to come through here and cut them out. There's a lot of poplars that are dead. Like, oh, which one is it? This one in the center. They're all dead. Yes, handicap, when it gets a little bit warmer, I plan on having a fire in this area because there's a lot of branches that are just leaning on the fence and stuff. It's been dead for years. And then this is over the fence, so the horses don't hit it, but just be nice to clear it out. And those guys are hiding behind this hill to get out of the wind. I don't blame them. Because the sun shines on their back, they warm up. And if you guys caught my video yesterday, they were covered in icicles. Let's see, I can feel the wind a little bit on this corner. Trying not to have the mic affect you guys. I'll go up here, give them their cookie, and then maybe go hang out with the younger ones. Hey boys. No matter what, the dogs are always energetic, but I think it's because they go in the house after. There you go. You want one, Ty? What are you trying to smell? Jack. So yeah, yesterday these guys were covered in snow and icicles and it's all melted off. I don't know if Jack's gonna come my way. Hey Jack. No, I'm not giving you another one, Rain. Hee. Oh, it'd be so nice once the snow starts going away to start working with these guys. And just to be able to do things too. I started fixing the stall, the box stall in the barn, and then realized I needed to cut 1 or 2 inches off the board. And just to go to get the saw that's in the garage, I would have to shovel snow to get the door open. And I thought, it can wait. Nobody's using that stall. So I just put everything away. Actually, Jerry, I don't have to deal with that because my land is so sandy. And that's, I guess, a downfall too, because if it rains, to keep green grass on my land, I would need rain almost every day. So if I go a week or 2 without rain, everything dries up like a desert. But I do not have water problems. And Jack is given a stretch. So, and then that's with my garden too. I gotta water it constantly because it dries up. I mean, if I do have a puddle, it's a couple days and that's it. So the horses seem to know where the trail is. Well, then you must have some clay in your soil. I have no clay whatsoever. There, Jack. There you go. Yeah, I do have a good well. I don't know, they call it an aquifer or whatever underneath. Oh, temporary wind. Now I gotta get out of here. So I do have a really good well, although I did have problems with the pump maybe, it's a year and a bit ago. Not last November, but the one previous. So I got a brand new pump in there. And so, excellent water source. It's just, I do everything with hose and sprinklers. I don't have a sprinkler system that would do it on its own. So the bigger the garden, the more time I have to spend watering it. What a difference in here. What are we in? We're in our 5th month of having snow on the ground. In 2014, I bought my car. It's gotta be around, I know when I checked the temperature earlier, it was like -13. And I know by this afternoon, like 4 and 5, it's supposed to be up to -5. When I was sitting in the house, I could see drops coming off the roof. So the sun is heating up the tin and things are melting. But of course, things are gonna feel colder because of all the snow. Hey guys. That's good to see. These guys are a little bit wet yet, but all the snow is melting off of them. Hey Al, what's C? There you go, Rip. He sure likes his cookies now. I'm almost done. The bag is almost empty. And I haven't fed except for when I've done camera work. That's the only time they've gotten cookies. Oh, okay, I get you now, Al. And Christy's got to have hers. Well, so there's no hesitation with her. I did not say it was 22. I said minus 10, and that is Celsius. And I don't know if Al did the conversion. Is that what it is in Fahrenheit? So now she wants more. I only have one left, and I want to see if Casey will take it. Hey, boy. Gosh, you think it was a spring day where we're standing right now? It's actually quite warm. But down that road, oh, it's awful. Oh, conversation. I know you meant conversion. No, he just won't take it. I have to find something. Look at who's on my shoulder here. Oh, it's you. I thought it was Christy. That's amazing. Well, I'll give you the cookie. He's got some straw or hay stuck in his head. Let's see if I can get that one out. No. Now Christy's jealous because he got two. Oh, did get it. So, Elle, did you get any of a snowstorm there, or is it on the way? How is it over there? Hi, 805. Yeah, no, I'm just over winter. Where I'm standing right now, I probably could take the scarf off. I could stand without my toque on. It's just that wind. I wouldn't want to be stuck anywhere out in that wind. I don't know, I'm also anxious to start doing some stuff outside. Yes, that I had that deep freeze probably a week before you, and it was not nice. Just to be able to go into my garage without having to deal with snow in front of it. And that's a lot of what I do is if things have to go to the garage, I store it in my porch. And then when spring comes, I start moving everything out. And this one's standing under my shoulder, wanting scratches. Yes, Henry, definitely. I didn't look at the forecast. I'm wondering if this is going to be a fast melt on all of this. Well, other than sit by a fire, right, Jerry? So I'm just gonna walk over here and show you guys what I was talking about before. Oh, update on the tree. I ran into it with my tractor. The feeder was here in this area, and the feeder is broken and it's just tied together with a rope. So when you pick it up with the tractor, it bounces like a slinky almost. And well, my tractor skills aren't the greatest. And I just rammed right into this tree. So I have to cut this branch off anyway because it's not good being in the way. But while it used to be near the ground, it is now on the ground. So I know it's insignificant. It's just a mound of snow covered dirt. But there's quite a bit of snow on the fence already. But I'm assuming that that was created because he pushed and flattened out the area so you could have a pen for the horses. I know when I first moved here, where I'm standing, I tried to have a garden, but it didn't work out, and then I got more and more animals, so I just made it a pen. 30 or 30, well, that's melting weather. I know that when I first moved in here, oh, somebody's running across the trees because I see the snow falling. It must be a squirrel. Yeah, you guys can't see it, but Rip is scratching my back with his lips right now. It's funny. And I don't want to move because I'll let him get used to me. He's investigating me. So when I first moved in here, the fox would come right up on this hill. And then the dogs that I did have then would catch a scent and he would come running by me. Can you hear him? I'm pointing you guys up to the sky, but he's pulling on my scarf and sniffing my toque. It's funny. I just have to sit here with the horses and let them investigate me so they get used to me. But it would be nice to clear more of this out. Yes, and it's good because he is the shyer one. Casey's not too interested in the cookies, but he also doesn't run away from me when I stand next to him. Of course, he went back to eating. But it would be nice to clear this area out and maybe expand my corral one day. I have to figure out how I'm going to get my stud and mares to access the water, and I'm thinking to build into this area. And out of nowhere, I'll try to put it in the center of the screen here. It's actually not out of nowhere. I just hadn't noticed until it became very huge. Another cottonwood tree sprung up in the time that I moved here. So one day this is gonna look really awesome. And I would like to clear out the whole area so that the cottonwood tree kind of just stands alone and stands out. Although I think there might be another one growing behind it. It is close to an oak tree too. But this maple tree, I have no love for these maple trees. They're like weeds. 805, I have one or two people say that they are watching. And since they have said that, I've been getting some hours daily. So it's awesome. I think I've jumped a couple hundred. I'm in the 2540 right now. So while it is going slowly, it's still making progress. And I'm getting more of the idea that I'm gonna just start going live daily. I think on spring break is only 2 weeks away. So that's a whole bunch of days off where, see, Jerry, and I wasn't getting hours, and I'm wondering if you cleared your history properly or something. I'm not sure. But since these other people have said the hours have been counting, unless there was something wrong with YouTube, I don't know. But anyway, because I haven't posted any content except for I do a video on Saturday and I do my live on Sunday. And I don't know, I'm making progress. It's slow. Hi Glacier and hi Mona. It's slow, but it's still progress, and I'm happy about it because I only got to 200 subscribers, was it the end of June last year? And I've told this before. Yeah, Henry, they do get quite tall. I didn't really do anything last year. I don't know, you call it depression or what, but the convoy and all that. Hi, Mrs. OM. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but I did see you when I was walking on the road. Rip is trying to investigate Bo. Oh, thanks, Deb. Where was I in my story? I do this a lot. I talk and then I get distracted and I forget. I have no idea. I don't know. If it was important, somebody tell me what I was talking about. I'm getting there slowly. Oh, the 200 subscribers, the end of June. So I had stopped posting. I was only posting shorts all January, February, it would have been March, April, May. And there are very few shorts too. So at the end of last June is when I hit my 200. I did a live. And then I didn't do anything until August. That's when I started posting regularly. And I was only doing lives regularly. I don't know when it was, maybe November, that I started making sure that I post a regular content video. So now I'm in the habit, at least one a week I post. And I like my schedule because I feel like that's enough when you work a full-time job. I really like that I stopped my Monday magging, not because, I miss having that, but I'm not exhausted the next day for work, which I was. Ooh, look at that. So I feel better for that. So when spring break comes and I don't have the commitment of work, I will go as often as I can live for 1 or 2 hours. And if it's spring, I might just point the camera on the horses and sit there and chat. But yeah, I feel like I'm in the home stretch. I know 1,500 hours seems like a lot, but I think I'm still doing my 100 hours a week. And that's on track to being monetized by June. Well, thank you for coming in, Henry. Yeah, and one day all of these guys will be in the same pen. I'm gonna work with everyone this spring and start putting up that fence so my mares and stud can come back. So all of these guys will be together by next winter. Because in the spring I'll have to get these two cut and then they've got to heal. And then I want to do some groundwork with them. And yes, 805. I'm doing those sporadically. I do see the subs come in. I don't know what I did yesterday, but I got 3, and then when I woke up this morning, it was gone again. And I don't know what YouTube does with them. I can't imagine that somebody hits the sub button and then quickly goes to unsub you. So not sure, but I'm pretty happy with my number. When you think of it, we're in March. So you got April, May, June. That's 9 months. I grew 900 subs. So that's 100 subs a month, which when you look at my first year, I wasn't doing anything in my first year. But it's funny to see the channels that are kind of just starting out, or maybe they're at 400, 500, and you just know, yeah, I remember what that felt like. Yeah, 805, you have some good food videos, though. Everybody likes food. Not everyone likes horses and staring at snow. Although I say I like to have this as a horse channel, but I would like to do the odd video on my garden. While I won't shoot hours and hours of that. Hi, Jamie. I'd like to do just the odd one because I like seeing the progress. Kind of have it as video evidence. And last year, I should have taken a film of it. I had such a beautiful garden, and then the grasshoppers went right through it. But I'm also wondering too, now that I've discovered that we have rabbits in the yard, and I saw the rabbit go through, I didn't see the rabbit, I saw his footprints, go through my, what I call my kitchen garden. That's where my strawberries are and a whole bunch of herbs. I'm wondering if I don't lose some of my garden to them. You can hear the other dogs that are still cooped up. Yeah, I'm hoping the garden is a little bit better this year. I think I am going to try and do something for if the grasshoppers come back. What did you say there? To like as in trap the rabbit? I didn't even know that I had rabbits. I know that whatever they are, if they're voles or moles or groundhogs, they're the ones that look like the miniature beavers because I trapped them. I trapped them in the garden because I don't set the trap where the dogs could get to it, and the dogs usually dig up the yard to get to them. Okay, thank you, 805. So when I do catch them in the garden, they look like miniature beavers. They have the kind of hands that a beaver would have. Of course, the tail is different, but they have the very long, I don't know, the head just looks like a beaver. The buck teeth or the really long teeth. And one thing I did do the other day, I went shopping. I bought a bunch of flowers. I want to start flowers early. I bought a bunch of perennials in hopes that the dogs don't dig them up, and in hopes that I can get them planted and on time this year, because I'm so used to waiting till May to buy, and then you have to pay $3 just for a little bunch of flowers. So I bought seed packs. In one of my porches, it's got bigger windows. I'm gonna use that like my greenhouse. Like maybe one day I'll build myself a little greenhouse, but the porch is good because it can use the heat from the house. And if I have to, I'll just buy a little light if it's not getting enough light from the natural sun coming in. So I'll probably do a video of that when I have it all set up. Oh, this guy is eating my jacket right now. It's hard to angle it like that. Just sniffing everything out. It's so nice to see him coming up. Although hard to get a shot of him when he's that close. Oh, did I miss Joyful Julie? Hello. Hi, Neil. I was playing around with the horses, letting them sniff me and nibble at me. He's trying to figure out what I am. Or maybe he's looking for more cookies. Who knows? One of these times he's going to get a chunk of my skin in there too. It's nice to see, though, that the sun is out and melted all that ice off their backs. What are you doing there, Bo? I don't know if he was trying to get into the bale. Looked like he fell over there. He probably can't wait to get back inside. He usually lays on my bed and he sprawls out so wide. I've got a double bed and I swear I only have 1 foot of space to lie down on. And he takes up the whole bed. He's not even a big dog. He's about, what, 50, 55 pounds? Inadvertent leading here. He's following me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm out of conversation today. I usually have a lot to talk about, or at least I feel I do. And there's Ty, probably wondering if I got more snacks for him. These guys sure did good this winter, though. Well, not the colts. I've never had colts over winter, but the geldings. Because sometimes you can see that they lost weight over winter, but I had really good hay this year. And while we did have some weeks where it was really cold, it was a pretty good winter. I can hear the pigeons. I cannot see them. Oh, there they are. It was funny, about a week ago, maybe last weekend, I had the chicken door open because it was warm enough. And the pigeons go in and out when the door is open. When I came to close it for the evening and do the chickens, like feed them, the pigeons were all gone. I have not one pigeon in the coop right now. Oh, there's quite a few of them. I don't know if you could, they're all gonna fly away right away. They're all hanging out on that middle railing there. Tons of them. Maybe they regret flying the coop. But yeah, I was kind of shocked that they all left. Well, 10 more minutes, I'll make my hour. I'm pretty sure that Gary is doing his shout outs today. I'll see you guys there after if you head that way. Oh, yeah, you could feel. They are so warm. This would be like, I don't know, putting your hands over the stove or something. They're so warm from the sun. A little bit damp here, but that is going to dry up this afternoon. Is that Jerry? Yeah, thank you for coming in, Jerry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just having a relaxing day outside, standing in the sun out of the wind. Hey, girl. I know that this weekend I was thinking, I wonder if I should get a goat. I was watching Eddie with his little newborns. Although if I ever did get a goat, it would be for the reasons to have milk. Hi, Chef. So it would be the Nubian breed or something like that I would want to get. But I'm still contemplating because I know it would be a lot of commitment there. It would mean building a good fence for them, and that's, well, you have to feed them every day, but that's daily milking too. I want to, but I'm not ready for the commitment yet. She's so quiet. And Al, you have your 24-hour live. Are you starting on Friday morning? Hi, OJ. Yeah, I'm kind of winding it down my hour. I still want to keep it going for 7 more minutes just so I get that lovely 60 minutes. But Bo is whining. He wants to go inside. Hi, Jerry. The other Jerry. Yeah, I can imagine you have just as much snow as I do. 9 or 10 my time. So you're 2.5 hours. So you will be starting when I get up and start getting ready for work. Bo is a little baby, yes. Well, I think Bo is old and he has learned that if he whines, he gets his way. I'm sure he is living with arthritis as well. But this whine is, I want to go in the house already. Because there are nights where there's no whining whatsoever. And there's whining, nights where he whines and whines until I get up and let him outside. And they have water in the house. I don't know what the difference is, but I see all the dogs go outside. And the first thing they do is they grab some snow. So I don't know if it, look at these guys are fighting here. Play fighting. I don't know if they like the cold snow. Bo is a German short-haired pointer cross. So he looks like a German short-haired pointer, but yes, Jerry, I have a donkey. That's Christy. She's got to be, I don't know, maybe 14 years old. Um, I don't know if she's very friendly with Bo. She investigates, and if the dog doesn't move out of the way, she'll give him a good bite. But the dogs know better and they move out of the way. She just likes hanging out with me. That's why I can barely get her on the camera, because she'll come and stand right next to me. You have to have really short arms to get her on camera. And that's the thing too, the horses don't really move around, conserving energy in the winter. I can't wait till spring when they start acting up. Get some action videos going. Maybe I'll be able to clip that and make a tiny short. One thing I haven't figured out is if you clip your live, you can do a 15-second video, but I haven't figured out how to add music to it. I don't know that I've done a lot of investigating. I know that you can talk over it, and what I've done is I've eliminated the original audio by recording audio, just blank audio over it. So if anyone knows how to add music to a live clip, that would be awesome. Or you could just see, if I try and walk up closer to him, Casey's just loving the heat of the sun. He's closing his eyes. Let's see how close I get up to him without moving him. Oh, he's looking at me now. I'd like to get closer to look at his eye coloring. You guys are having a different conversation. Oh, that's good, Jerry. What is walls and... Oh, are you saying hi to walks and whatever? Yes, there was a storm last night, Jerry. But OJ, it's... I don't see the button to add music when you clip a live. I know if you just have a regular video and you upload it, you can add music. But I don't know if I'm looking in the wrong place. I don't think I've ever gotten close enough. Hi, South Texas, to see the color of this guy's eyes. Oh, he's walking by now. Ooh, he pulled a chunk of his hair out. At least that looks like it. Did you bite his tail? There we go. I guess he did bite his tail because that's a chunk of his hair. Maybe they weren't play fighting. Oh, I see I hit the 60-minute mark. Just see the last comment here. Oh, did I miss that? The music that I add, I always do a 15-second or less video, and I'm not doing those videos so that I would monetize off of them, because Shorts monetization is so little. Like, you have hundreds of thousands of views and you get pennies. So the only reason I do shorts is if I want to grow my channel in numbers, not to make some cash off of it. So I think I missed all that. That would have been cool to have that as a short. But what's the happy dance for? Yeah, Jamie, I don't know. I just know that I like to stick to an hour. I know when I would sit inside the house, I would go up to 2 hours. But yeah, that's probably why I was exhausted for work the next day. Yes, yeah, OJK, I got ya. I got distracted when the horse ran by. But even with the, when my camera went down, I know they edit that out, so I'm at 62 minutes. Hopefully that's enough. The other live where I just went over 60, they went and cut out when the camera disconnected, and I ended up with 59 minutes and 40 seconds. So I always like it to be over 60. And that's usually why I start a little bit before 11, so that I'm not going over Gary, because I like to go to Gary's. So, but I guess I'll end it here. Thank you everyone for coming in. And if I don't see you in somebody else's live, maybe I'll catch you again next Sunday. And in 2 weeks, maybe I'll catch you every day. But thanks again, and you guys have a good weekend.